Thank you. Thank you for coming before us. I guess I just wanted to start by talking about, a massive priority in New Jersey. I mean, one of the largest construction infrastructure projects in the nation is occurring right now between New Jersey and New York called the Gateway Project. And I know that, the federal government can get involved in every single infrastructure project, every single transportation project in the nation. But, I believe that there needs to be some process of triaging and prioritizing. So I guess I just wanted to ask you, do you believe that the Gateway Project is a critical infrastructure project that has both regional and national implications?
Yes. As I mentioned to you yesterday, I definitely view that as a project of national importance. And we need to ensure that it's done efficiently and that the dollars are well spent. That's true for every major infrastructure project we fund, but that connection up and down the Northeast Corridor and from New Jersey to New York, and the role that the New York metropolitan area plays, certainly of national importance.
Yeah. No, I don't discount the need to be able to make sure we're being good stewards of the resources of this nation. And, this project so far is on time and under budget, so, we're excited about that. I guess I wanted to ask you, can we count on your support to be able to keep this project going, keep the funding going? It's already underway, and obviously, as you know, putting the brakes on any construction project, let alone one of this magnitude, can just be really debilitating and honestly raise costs even more. So I just wanted to hear from you if we can count on your support for this.
Well, I will support the Secretary in the department's commitment to projects such as a Gateway Project. And so I will not be making that decision, any of those decisions myself, but I understand the importance of the project. I worked on it the first time around. I think we had a good discussion about the tunnels and what could be done with the existing tunnels and the new tunnels that are in the plan. I would hope to be involved in a very supportive way in helping the Secretary follow through on these projects.
As we're investing in this, a big reason why we're doing so is to be able to make transit, especially for passengers, commuters, more reliable. Amtrak, I told you about the challenges we face with NJ Transit as well. A lot of questions about funding for Amtrak, a lot of proposals in the past here in this building about slashing Amtrak funding. Do you think Amtrak is funded to the level that it needs to be? Do you believe that there is room or your perspective for cuts or greater investment?
Well, I think that it's always incumbent on us to take a hard look at how the money is being spent and whether it is achieving the goals, whether the system is being operated efficiently.
Well, I guess I'll ask you, do you think that the funding for Amtrak is achieving its goals? From your experience before at the Department of Transportation, what did you feel?
Well, as I mentioned earlier, we were very hopeful back at the end of 2019. We were looking at coming into a new year where for the first time Amtrak was projecting it would be in the black across its network. And of course, then the bottom fell out with COVID. I look forward to taking a hard look, Senator, to be frank, because there's a lot of money in the system.
Yeah.
We just need to ensure that it's appropriate and it's being well spent.
I don't discount that. It's just, I hope I can hit home to you just how critical this is for reliability and for the ability for people to get to and from work. I want to just build on something. One of my colleagues asked you about your role your perspective on privatization of air traffic controllers. You said that you weren't going to necessarily be the one that pushes that proposal forward, but I guess I just wanted to ask you, do you believe that privatizing air traffic controllers is a good idea?
Well, Canada has done this with transferring air traffic control to a nonprofit corporation. There were, it was seen as a very efficient solution. And as I think you know, Senator, President Trump did put forward the idea and support the idea in 2017. Congress, in its judgment, deliberated over it and did not accept it. And again, we see in the recent FAA reauthorization, as I understand it, there were further debates. And again, it was not something that was made part of FAA reauthorization. And so my comment is, that I don't anticipate that I will be spending time promoting or pushing the Secretary of Transportation to recommend to the President this, because it just isn't something that's been embraced by Congress as a whole. There are good arguments for it. It may be a good solution down the road, but that will be for Congress to judge and decide.
Okay,
Thank you.
thank you. I yield back.